Okay, welcome back to Violent Money TV. Today I am joined by Alexander Loof, who returns at Cage Warriors 180 on November 15th. Before we get to this upcoming fight in London, I want to touch a little bit on the Prizefighter tournament, which of course was the last time that we saw you. It didn't go your way on that night, and I know that you were quite frustrated about the way that the tournament played out in the end in terms of how the fights themselves went. How are you able to kind of reflect on that now that it's been, a little bit of time?
Yeah, it was. Of course, it was fun kind of concept. Fighting two fights in one night was what I thought would be like super cool, and I guess it was in one way. But like I told in said in other interviews that I thought I would have like scratches all over my face, like blue eyes, open lip. I don't know what crazy stuff happened to me. But no, I guess they put a few grapplers in and sadly they won. Quadran that I faced in the final, like out of really probably in 50 minutes he controlled me probably almost every minute of the fight on the ground, and he probably threw like three punches if I'm honest. So I think it's just sad because the prize fighting tournament in my eyes should be like one guy's that entertaining and really try to bring the audience what they want, not only just a win for the record. Like it's money on the line and bonuses on the line, so why not like try to go for it for real and try to earn it the real way, not just safe play it.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of happens with a lot of tournaments where you kind of go into it expecting that it's going to be this crazy gladiator kind of style thing across one night, and then I find that a lot of the time, what happens is, apart from maybe if you go back to like the old Pride tournaments and things like that, that would
Yeah,
be crazy. A lot of the time
yeah,
now, it tends to be the person who has, I don't want to say like the safest style, but the most efficient in terms of, like you said, Kadrin went on to win it. He won both his fights by not taking that much damage and getting a lot of control time. And so that element of it disappointed you that you didn't get to kind of, but it sounds to me like you were looking forward to having two wars in one night, and in the end you didn't have any wars in the night.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like also, like if you watch it IMF, like when I competed in amateur, like if you see the guys that won IMF and stuff, it's almost only grapplers. I think they
Hmm.
have a kind of an advantage just because they don't take so much damage like in the fight. So I guess it's easier to go more fights in one night when you just grapple. But still, like when you sign up for a tournament like that, I think you owe the organization to at least entertain something, because like they throwing money on the line is just not just for you to like go get them. Of course, maybe it is in one way, but still, if I would have won it, I still would have want to earn them, not only just like go and get the audience like boring fights and the organization boring fights. I think if I'm honest, I don't even think Cage Warriors is happy that Corden won it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Obviously, your next opponent, Wes Maia, was also in the tournament. He also fought Shirzad on the same night. I
Yeah.
don't know how much you would have been able to watch that in terms of having to prepare for the finals right after your fight and things like that. Is it something you've gone back and watched since then, his performance against Kadrian?
Actually, no, I haven't. Like, I've sat down and watched maybe one or two fights of Maya at the moment, but like, I usually watch like maybe the last 2 weeks, and up until the fight. I watch as a lot of tape I can. So I guess I will sit down in just 1 week or so, and try to really have a game plan. I have a sense like
Mm.
how I want the fight to play out, and how Maya want the fight to play out. But still, like the last details, I usually go with like last 2 weeks or something, so it's fresh in my mind.
Yeah, he obviously had a pretty similar fight to Kadrian that you had. Um, is he an opponent from what you do know about him, someone that you think will stand with you on the feet. Obviously, things change once big shots start landing, game plans start to change, and things like that. But do you think he'll be a guy that will be happy to stand with you rather than just avoiding that altogether?
I hope he will stand. I think he's a tough guy, but it's everybody can say like, oh, I want to stand and bang, but then one shot I hit or could be another one like who hit them, I don't know, whoever, and then they get like one hard punch and then they cry like a baby and then they start to go down on the takedown and stuff. So we will see, I hope he will and I think he will, but I need to be prepared for anything. So we will
Yeah.
see.
I mean, anyone who has seen your fight with Luke Riley, which is one of the best fights I've ever seen, will know for a fact that when you say you're going to stand and strike with someone, you are going to do it. We know that for sure. So I don't know how Wes is going to approach this fight, but I feel like it's going to be an entertaining one, nonetheless. Of course,
Yeah.
the same night you have your former opponents. Kadrian is going to be fighting Liam Gittins for the title. Is that something you've got your eye on? Obviously, the fact that he beat you last time out, potentially there's a rematch there if he goes and beats Liam. How do you think that fight's going to play out?
Actually think that Liam will take it kind of easy, but at the same time, I think we all have underestimated Quadran a few times. I think I thought that he would lose against Maya, and Maya thought that he would lose against me, and now probably everybody thinks that Liam will win over Quadran. So he could go and win, but I think Liam's style is kind of Quadran's Achilles heel, I think. But I don't know. We will see. I think Gittings wins the fight, and of course, I want the Gittings fight as well. I think he wants to face me, if I'm honest too. So because I think he went out and said it as well. So
Yeah, I think he might have referenced it as well before. Obviously, being teammates with Luke, there's a bit
yeah,
of a bit of a history there between yourself and Next Gen. I feel like it would
yeah,
be an unbelievable fight as well, considering the styles that you guys have. So it's definitely one that I think would be easy to put together if it ends up working out that way.
100%.
You mentioned before we started recording something that I picked up as well from your social media about being out in Thailand for a few weeks. It was about a month, right, that you spent out at Bangtao.
Yeah, yeah, 4 weeks. Yeah, 1 month.
What was that experience like? It is literally the destination to go right now for people that want to train outside of their home country. So I'm sure it was a great experience.
Yeah, it was super nice. I've been there 2 times before. This was my third time at Bangtao. I think fourth time in Thailand, but yeah, third time in Bangtao. So I kind of knew what I was getting before I even went there. So, and it's always nice to be, in the heat and stuff. It's hard for me to, come from Sweden, minus 100 degrees and just straight to plus 100 degrees or something. It feels like so. It's kind of different for me, like for to get used to the heat and stuff. But it's super high level fighters over there, super good high level coaches as well, uh, and you have a great time staying there. So it's always fun to be in Thailand.
Is it like a good heat when you adapt to it,
Nah,
or
nah.
is it just too
If
much?
I'm honest, you can't. At least me, my experience, you can't get used to the heat, man. Either you can handle it or you can't handle it. I'm pretty much the guy that start sweating as soon as I just move a finger. And that heat is killing me. But I guess it makes me tough in one way.
Yeah, it adds the intensity. I bet.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get
exactly.
me wrong. England is not as cold as Sweden, but yeah, I don't think I would be able to do it. I think it would be too much.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy hot, man. But it's fun. It's fun.
Man, I can't wait for this fight between you and Wes. Like I said, I think this is going to be a great one. Exciting to see you back. Exciting to see that you signed another contract with Cage Warriors as well. So we're
Thank
going to
you.
have you around for a bit longer. I'm excited to experience quite an iconic walkout, I think, at this point in Cage Warriors for the first time in London. I'm excited to see this firsthand myself. So I wish you all the best for the remainder of your fight camp, and I will hopefully see you in London, my friend.
Thank you, man. See you, man.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your day, man. See you later.
You too. Bye.